Hey guys, Rich here with another Halo 3 action figure review, and today I'm going to be doing the long overdue and awaited for Marine from Halo 3. It's from Series 8. Get this figure now because I guarantee you, this guy, he's a really good figure. There's a little bit of a problem with him, but I'll get to that in a moment, but I'm just telling you, this guy is going to be bought up and snagged by every single army builder who's even remotely interested in Halo around the world, because these guys, I'm telling you, they're going to sell out. They're going to sell out quick because everybody's going to want multiple Marines. At least one, if not 2, 3, 5, I don't know. And I know that not everybody watching this, and most of the people watching this, don't have the money to go out and buy like 10 Marines. But I'm telling you that this guy is going to disappear once more and more people realize, oh, there's Marines out there. Oh, well, I like Marines, and I'm going to buy them. And then you're not going to be able to find them. And well, you get them off the internet and everything. But this Marine, they did a really good job sculpting him. And something that I know I was personally worried about was when I saw some of the prototype pictures, they changed the way that he looked because it used to have a clear visor, for like the eyes, the sunglasses, I guess you could say. And it was a little bit different, and it looked, and then when they showed the prototype pictures a couple weeks ago, like his skin pigmentation was wrong. It made him look really pinkish, and I know that I was freaking out because I don't want to see McFarlane not be able to sell the figures, because I don't want people getting crappy figures. I want the line to continue. It's good for me, it's good for you, everything. But I was kind of worried, and then when I got him, when I saw the other pictures of when he was finished, obviously with, him being skin colored, I was much happier. And the backpack here, they did an incredible job sculpting this and painting it. I mean, look at it. The buttons are yellow, the screen, the phone, the backpack here has a nice black wash over it, and everything. And there is a little bit of a difference here. The antenna is supposed to be all black, and it is on my other Marine, because I bought two. The antenna is supposed to be all the way black, but I mean, you wouldn't even notice if I didn't say anything, probably. He comes with two weapons, a Magnum and a battle rifle. And this battle rifle is the large battle rifle. It's not the little piddly thing that you used to get like in Series 2 and stuff. This is the real deal, which I personally prefer. And I wanted to try using the small battle rifle in the Marine's hands, and he can't hold it. So if anybody's wondering about that, it's not going to work. There is one good thing, though. And this was something that I kind of had a difficulty with Sergeant Johnson, because this body that the Marine has is like the exact same as Johnson, is that he can hold the pistol very easily. You saw, I just slid it right into his hands, rotated it, and then we were good to go. So it's really good that he can actually hold his pistol. So, I mean, you get him in a nice cool pose where he's like aiming the handgun down at an enemy downfield, just like, oh, pop a cap at you, pata. So yeah, super cool. The only other difference between the Sergeant Johnson and this figure, because, here, look. I mean, they're like nearly the exact same figure. And I'm not just talking about paint and sculpt. I mean, like, they're almost the exact same figure down to the joints. And I figured that when I saw the pictures, they were just going to do a complete copy of Sergeant Johnson. Take off the head, repaint the neck, and, add a couple little tiny features, and then it's pretty much just another Sergeant Johnson. But something that they did differently is that with Sergeant Johnson, right here on his forearms actually rotate, and his hand joint is just on a swivel. It just goes forward and backward. It doesn't rotate. It rotates at the forearm. With the Marine, they got rid of the swiveling forearm and the wrist joint that they used to have and gave him a ball joint hand. So it is a little bit of a difference. And when you do try to get him to hold the battle rifle, you may have to kind of move it up a little bit so the armor pad is kind of on the shoulder like it is right there. Because it was a little difficult getting the battle rifle at first, but I'm sure that as I use it more, I'll learn how to do it better and everything. Something very great, though, about this figure is I'm not having anything fall off of him. Everything's working. And that was a problem with Sergeant Johnson sometimes, was that, at least with mine, his left arm would pop off sometimes. See? The arm kind of pop off. And maybe that could just be mine. So I'm not coming down on Sergeant Johnson, the figure. I still love the Sergeant Johnson figure because the articulation and the detail of him. But I've had no real problems with this guy. Which is good. It's good. And even if I did have a problem, I kind of had one problem with the ball joint in my other Marine. The ball joint hand would pop out. But that is like the simplest fix in the world to be able to fix a ball joint hand. So it's not a big deal. So this guy is definitely long overdue. I mean, they were talking about this guy coming out like a year or so ago, so I'm really glad they finally did come out with him, because I really wanted him so bad, because it's a Marine, man. It's so cool. And I think they did a good job with him. And the paint scheme I really like. He's keeping up with the Series 7 improvements and the quality control from Series 6 and before, so don't be afraid of this series. This series, all the figures I have are incredible. I really like this guy, and I recommend you pick him up, because they're going to be gone, and they're going to be more rare as time goes on, when they're still sealed in boxes and stuff, like the Series 2 ODST and like the Brute Chieftain and stuff, and the Grunts. They're more rare now that they're sealed over time. So I guarantee you this guy's going to be like it too, as long as the line keeps going from a couple years from now. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in any of the other Halo Series 8 figures, I've included a couple links down in the underbar, below this box. You go in the description, and there's some links in there to some other figures. So, alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya! Bye-bye. Leave.